Hey beautiful, welcome back to our YouTube channel. On today's video, I asked a colleague of mine, a good friend of mine. She's what I call a ball of positive vibes. So in today's video, she's gonna share with us what's on her heart. I don't even know what is it that we're gonna talk about, because we decided we're just gonna be flowing, and hopefully this conversation is gonna change your life and it's gonna inspire you. And if more than anything, it's just gonna show you that you're not alone. We're trying to navigate life together, and that's the whole point of this. Welcome, Washu.
Thank you very much.
You're making me feel like I'm doing something so important.
It is important. You just said navigating life, so that is very important.
Yes, how are you feeling today?
I'm good.
I know when I asked you to join us, it was supposed to happen last week.
Yes.
I could see the nervousness in your eyes.
Yeah. Because I was like, what are we gonna talk? Why does she think she wants me on a podcast?
And the funny thing is, when I was like, oh, time is almost there. We need to shoot with Washu.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it would have been so cool if we made coffee. But also, it's late in the day now.
Yes.
Coffee is not advisable because you and I don't sleep.
Yes.
So Washu, what is it that you want us to talk about today? What is in your heart that you feel you want to share with someone out there, and me, of course? I'm your first person. I'm your first client for the day. I'm joking. Let me stop scaring you. But what is it that you want us to? What is it that you want to share? What is in your heart?
In my heart, lack of sleep. How do we deal with that?
I don't know. Do you think maybe? I think for me, insomnia comes for many reasons.
Yeah.
And I think we can dial it down to overthinking and stress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Do you think this year is different in terms of like, do you think we're stressing more this year than we did on the other years?
I think the more we get older, the more the stress just keeps piling up. The more the stress just keeps piling up, and then I think maybe that's what is keeping us up late.
And financial problems.
Financial problems,
Yes.
relationship problems, work problems.
Oh,
There's
no.
so many.
There's so many things.
All these building up to the whole adulting thing.
You know,
So I wonder if our parents also went through the same thing.
they did.
Of lack of sleep.
That's why TV, radio had to be off at certain times.
Yes.
We're laughing too loud.
Yeah.
Go play in the bedroom.
Yes.
Go outside.
Yeah.
We are too present. We are too
Yeah.
happy for our parents.
No, that
Look
I
at
get
us
it.
now.
I get. I know. I get that. I get that. So I think yes. I plan. Like I will plan to sleep
And then it doesn't happen.
and say, when I get home, I don't even want to cook. I want to do anything.
You just want to
wanna
sleep.
Yeah.
And what happens?
And it does not happen.
It doesn't happen. But you remember last week what I said to you? I was like, one of the things we're probably going to talk about when you and I do this video is the constant uphill that this year has been. Like, you fight a battle,
Yeah.
something comes.
Yeah.
As you're busy trying to navigate this one, something else comes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
When you experience those moments where you feel like it's just a constant uphill of getting over things, trying to figure life out, being in a good state of mind, trying to do well at work, being there for people, being a good friend, being a good sister. How do you navigate those things?
Honestly, it is not easy. It is taking one thing at a time. But it, like you said, just when you're about to finish with this one, another thing is coming.
Yeah.
And just when you're about, and then another one, it's like waves after waves. Right?
Yeah.
But I think what honestly keeps me grounded and centered is the fact that I believe in God. I think you know this.
I know. You're an ambassador. Like, I have met people that believe in God and who are active, but you every day, you don't have a pause. You know, like people are. It's what Ndu and I were talking about to say. People are seasonal believers.
Yeah.
We are seasonal believers in things, and I think it's not a bad and a wrong thing at the same
Yeah.
time. It's what works for you.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
And for you get grounded.
I
And
get
then-
grounded. So when that wave is coming, I say a little prayer. And I'm not a person that believes in having. Yes, you can have an appointment with God and stuff like that, but I feel like God is everywhere at any time.
Oh,
So
wow.
whatever that you're going through, I just say an inside prayer. I pray in my heart, and then
and that's it. And then you try and swim again, and your head must be above waters again. You feel
Yes.
like you're breathing again.
yes,
That is
yeah.
such a beautiful thing, especially because you said you don't have an appointment
no,
with
no,
God.
No.
It's you feel like, and it happens.
Yes.
And that's what it is for you.
Yes.
That's so beautiful.
Yes, and then I'd be in my moments where I'm behind my computer and I'm also listening to gospel music, and that keeps me going. It really does. So I don't. It does get tough because we are human beings and we're
Yes.
not gonna lie about it. But I find that once I have that small conversation with God, just God, please help me.
I get you.
I am drowning now, and help comes.
That is so beautiful. But I also know just because you believe,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean it makes things easy.
No, not at all.
So even in your faith,
Yeah.
when you get tested in your faith,
Yeah.
what keeps you grounded in your faith?
It's what I know, that when you believe and you are grounded, everything else will try and come and attack or just bring chaos or whatever. Chaos does not happen because you are still and you are grounded or anything like that, or you are just going AWire. It happens to anyone, believer or not. But I think just having that faith, you would say, because it has happened before, I have gotten out of it before, I will get out of it again today. So we are where we are today because something worked out.
Right.
And so if we are here now and something is happening, knowing that it has happened before, you have
Before.
gotten out before, you will get out of it again.
Again.
Yeah, so it's relying on what has happened before. There's really nothing new under the sun, to be honest.
I agree.
I mean, both of us struggle to sleep. There are quite a number of people that are struggling to sleep.
Absolutely.
And eventually,
It's not the first time.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, I think for me, when you are a person, because you have your things together, you are such a well put together person. And I know it does not reflect your day-to-day life or some of the struggles that you have.
Yeah.
But the strength, like I know you pray and all of that, but do you think it's instilled in you to not give up? Or you believe like better days are coming and you stand on better days are coming and that's what keeps you going sometimes?
I have this thing. I have this thing where I just feel like I'm not where I want to be.
I hate that feeling.
Yeah, it almost feels like even when my bank balance is on a minus, I'm like, no, this is not my bank balance. Mine
Someone
is
hacked
zeros
me.
and zeros
My
and
life was going
zeros.
so
Yes.
well.
So I think that's what keeps me going. I would say,
Okay.
no, I'm not where I want to be. Yes, and so I work on what I want what I want to see and achieve.
Do you think you're the kind of person, because I think growing up, when we were in high school, I can't wait to be 30, I can't wait to be 25.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get married, I'm gonna have
Yeah.
kids, I'm gonna buy a car, I'm gonna buy a big house. Oh, nobody told us tax.
Yeah.
Nobody mentioned the struggles to get there. And I think one of the things lately that I've struggled with is comparison.
Yeah.
And it's such a subtle feeling where you're like, Washu's doing well, but I started first. I should be far.
I think comparison is a thief of happiness.
It is, right?
It is, and it breeds jealousy.
Mm-hmm. It does,
Yeah,
absolutely.
so now you're not happy for other people when things happen for them, and that is not a nice thing.
Wow.
And I think because you're doing that also, you don't get to see your progress in life because you keep on comparing and looking at the next person. Until now you are moving, but you can't see that because you're so fixated on other people.
I'm looking at your garden,
Yeah.
and mine is dying.
Yes.
Because I'm not watering.
Yes,
I'm busy.
exactly.
What time is Washu watering your garden
Yes,
today?
and yours is going.
And mine is going
It's
down.
yeah,
Ah, interesting.
it's dry.
I think one of the things I've always wanted to ask you, and I've never been bold enough. I know the
Yeah.
irony. See what I did? I think one of the things is that you're such a very soft, gentle person. Even when you are angry and frustrated. And I feel like because we're talking about this year just being a constant uphill with problems and situations and challenges, it's not just lack of. Sometimes it's being overwhelmed because too many things are happening. Too many good things.
Yes, also yes, right? You can get tired. Yeah,
it's not a constant uphill of just the negative. It's also the positive where you're like, the spotlight is on me again. What do I do with this? Right? But I think for me, one thing I've always wanted to ask you is, how do you remain Washu when people, because remember we work with people, when people disappoint you, when friends are not the way that you are to them, when if you have a partner, I'm not gonna ask you. Me, I'm just waiting for I'll go to gym every day. I'm waiting for a wedding invitation. Me, I'm waiting. I don't know when, but I'm waiting. Do you think being hurt or being disappointed by other people when you're such a giving and soft person, do you think that maybe becomes a challenge where some days you're like, today I'm gonna wake up, they're gonna see me today? Do you ever have those moments where you just feel like maybe your softness is not, I don't want to say it's a bad thing because it's not. Being a soft person is one of the most rare things ever, because a lot of people are very present. Being soft and gentle is also looked upon as a weakness. I think I've learned that when people are gonna play you but what is it that reminds you to yourself in those moments where you feel like people are not giving and pouring into me as I am into them, or life is not giving to me as I give into it? You know, what reminds you of those moments to remain as soft and gentle as you are? I know. It's such a difficult question. Don't ever ask me that. I don't know.
Yeah, so with regards to people, right, you can't control another person's emotions. What you can control is yourself, right? And so people will bring what they bring because that's who they are,
right?
And sometimes maybe it is just to test your character, whatever it is. But for me, I do get moments where I'm angry.
Really?
Yes.
But you get angry in because I think my partner taught me, sorry to interject, she taught me to get my point across without raising my voice. And I struggled with that because I was never given an opportunity to ever, you know, when you think, I want to say something, give me a chance. So I've always, when I get an opportunity to speak, when I feel like someone is closing me when I'm speaking, or they're closing me down, or closing the door on my face, it triggers that thing, or nobody ever, I want to say
I want to get this out,
So with you, I've never seen you, I think I've heard your tone shift in a conversation before because of, I think, the question that was asked, and it made you uncomfortable. Angry. Washu, really? You get angry?
I do.
You get frustrated.
I do, but it takes
so much out of you.
Yes. Also, it takes a long time for me to get there. And if I do get there, you must know that you must have really, really pushed.
Oh my goodness. Whoever's gonna marry you, they're so lucky. I think I'm learning now that being soft and remaining soft in that softness that you have, it's more in the inside than in the outside.
No, that's true.
And it's giving, you know, when people, I love bombing you the first month of meeting them, text, calls, flowers. The next month,
it's not
there. I think with us, this question, because I was asked the same question, and I don't know how to remain soft when the world has been so harsh, when people have taken so much from you, and people continue to treat you as such because you're so soft and you never want to hurt people, right?
Even those that hurt you, you don't want to hurt them.
You don't? Why is that?
I don't know. I think it's just your heart.
When God was giving people's hearts,
we were built that way.
I don't like this because we're short also. We are very short as well. Have you seen short people who's mean? I'm like, tell me how you got to that point. Because I feel like we're so tiny. And then we're given the softness.
And anger, I feel like, is it's bigger than us.
explode.
Like it's just,
We explode.
yeah,
And
we're
then we
too
get
small. We
embarrassed.
can't.
Can I tell you a fault of mine?
Yeah.
When I get angry and I act out how I feel.
Yeah.
Like maybe I'm frustrated. And like when I talk to him, I'm irritating in here. Okay, today she's not nice.
Yeah.
The shame.
I feel bad.
The shame and the guilt.
Yes, I feel so
Our relationship
bad.
will never be the same again.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel bad to a point where even when you did me wrong and you pushed me to that, for some reason I want to apologize.
Yes.
But I'm also
Like no.
but I didn't do anything wrong. I was just trying to stand my ground.
I think maybe this conversation is to have a part 2 of we need to find ways
Yeah.
to stand on our ground, because I struggle. Like sometimes I keep quiet, and when I'm walking, I'm like, Washu.
Yeah. But tell me, where do you take it out?
This is not good to say. But you know I love gym. I've been obsessed with gym now. So I think it really helps me. And I also feel like I'm more grounded this year than I've ever been in my entire life.
Okay.
Because I'm in a relationship with someone who's very grounded in themselves. And like my girlfriend will put you in your place, Wash, with a smile in her face and with so much love in her voice.
Wow.
That
She
after,
must teach us.
yeah, and I keep telling her, but you've realized lately I'm in my corner there.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
in my own now,
Yes.
you know. And I think for her, she even said that the reason why she does that is because she knows if she were to meet you where you are at that time when you talk to her. You see that people go low. There are people who dig. So she said, she will dig. That's how low she goes. And because she knows she'll never be able to come back from that.
Okay, yeah.
And how much hurt she can cause to you. So she, but best
that
believe
is
it takes a
self-control
lot.
on another level straight.
It takes a lot. Now, sometimes I also want to show you that I know I also have attitude here.
Yeah.
But I think this year I've been more grounded more than anything. And I'm learning that like I don't have to raise my voice and use language that is not nice for you to get what I'm saying. It's not, I'm learning to say no. Keep it at that. I'd say no, comma. The reason is because they're not no, full stop. So I think we do need training on how to be firm and stern in our character.
And not feel bad about
and it's not
it.
that we are bad people or we are weak people. We're not. It's just, I think I remain the way that I am even when people have given me reasons not to be the way that I am. It's because I understand I'm yet to meet people that are gonna appreciate the person that I am, and people won't hurt me because they're gonna appreciate what and who I am to them. And there are people I haven't met yet. Therefore, I cannot punish you for a friend of mine I had in 2017. I had not met you, but now that I'm like, oh, look, Washu is such a dope person. We get along so well. Had I now became the person that the hurt has caused me to be, you and I wouldn't be here.
Yes, no, that's very true.
So for me, it's the same with relationships. If we break up, sure, but I'm not gonna punish the next person because of you. And I always believe, you're gonna meet your people one day, and when you meet your people, you never have to shout because I never have to put you in a position where you have to shout. I never have to put you in a position where you have to change and be the Washu that you don't like.
Yeah, you just get it.
You just get there and it's like, wow, look at me and Washu. This is how we are. And that's what it is to it, right? But other than that, most of the time, Washu, I really want to scream and bite.
You should
You know, I
scream.
threaten people.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. I said to someone, I'm gonna call bold on you. She bites people.
And I'm like, one day I'm gonna really bite someone because
But where would you start with this biting?
yeah.
Where would you start?
No, because I saw a meme that says I don't like being around short people. What if they bite me? And I was
I
like,
love us short people.
and then someone was like, yeah, I don't like being around tall people. What if they lick my head?
I can see that.
I can't beat you.
Yeah.
You're taller than me. You big. Have you seen me? I wear kids' clothes, okay? So I always think if you're taller than me, if I bite you, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have the bite marks. Now you'll never forget me. But it's been in my head. I'm not bold enough to do that. No,
you are bold, just not enough.
I'm scared of jail.
Yeah.
Let me answer you. The reason why I remain calm in situations that want me to react, it's because I'm scared of jail. And I've told you this before. My greatest fear in life, besides marrying the wrong person and buying the wrong coffee that is expensive, is jail. I don't think I'm gonna survive. I think one night in jail, you're gonna have to call someone to identify my road. But before I wrap up this video, because I know you are waiting for me to say we are done.
Yes. Like, how many minutes has it been?
No, don't worry, we're good. I feel like the majority of this video is just us laughing, and I love that. I love that. Different people, different strokes. But before we wrap it up, Washu, what are some, do you have anything you want to say to someone out there who's perhaps struggling right in their journey? Remember, the point of this conversation is let's navigate this thing together. It's not easy. We don't have a manual. Nobody has a video. 3,000 something hours, so that we are able to be like, okay, this is how you deal with Monday and Tuesday. What is it that has helped you to, or what is it that someone has said to you that has changed your life that maybe you want to say to someone else that might also change their life?
I'm trying to think. A lot of things have been said.
I know, because you keep saying things that change my life.
A lot of things. But I think the one that will sound like such a cliche, but it is quite true, is that it does get better. It does get better, and like I said, in most cases, you'd find apparently we suffer from something. It was said what it is, but we have this thing where when it gets hot, we say, "Yo, it has never been this hot." When it gets cold, we say, "Yo, it has never been
last
this
year
cold."
was cold, but this year.
This year, and that is never the truth. That is never the truth. So when you are going through something, you think, I have never been through such a thing in my life. And you'd find that if you really sit and think, you have gotten through the worst.
I knew I was right about you. Wow.
I'll tell you what. So I have been retrenched a number of times, and I'm just gonna go tell you about the recent thing that happened that you are well aware of. I've been retrenched so many times, I think about 2 or 3 times. I've had to reapply for my positions at some point. Company got shut down.
And this is you?
This is me.
After those things?
Yes.
Wow.
And then recently my position became redundant, and then I had to go back to my previous position. And when they were giving me this news, they asked me if I was okay. I asked them if they were okay because it looked like they were carrying such a heavy weight. No. And then I'm like, no, I'm fine because I still have a job.
Know.
Yes,
you did know.
I still have, but are you okay? Because you look like you were carrying stones and rocks and whatnot. But to me, it was a thing of, I have lost jobs before, and now I still have a job. And so I can't look at it as, maybe it's a little bit of a step back, but a step back that has a bit of a cushion at the back. I'm not hitting a wall.
Yo, and you're not hitting the ground on your face.
Yes.
Washu, what you're saying is giving, I have lacked, there's been provision.
Yes.
And because provision is always there, I'm allowed to lack.
Yeah.
And things are also allowed not to work out.
But I've also realized that when things happen to you, usually they are a lesson that you can give going forward to other people.
Hence we're here.
Yes. So you were strong enough to be given such a lesson, to be taught such a lesson, that you'll be able to pull somebody out that might struggle on their own.
You know, my high fives are not for free. I meant to give you a high five, I was really nice you. That was so beautiful. Oh man, but I'm so proud of you. And I hope you tell yourself every day that you're proud of yourself.
I'm proud of you, Gold.
because of my girl, never mind. My 6'5".
Because of what you're doing.
Oh, thank you.
No, there's a scripture that I like. It says, at the right time, I, the Lord, will make it happen. So if it's not happening, it's not yet the time.
Washu, thank you so much for this conversation. And now for me to you is continue being who you are, because who you are is so beautiful.
Well, thank
Washu,
you.
I wish you nothing but the best, and thank you for being a guest.
No, thank you so much, and I also wish you the very best with all your
with all my shenanigans.
Yes,
Guys,
yeah.
please leave Washu some love, and I'm so grateful that I'm able to do this again. It's been such a mind-blowing experience for me, not only for myself but for people who also get to watch these videos. Please don't forget to leave us some love, comment, share, man. You never know who needs to hear these words. And if this has changed your life, you're welcome to join us next time on our next video. Until then, love and light.